Take ownership of your fuck-ups. When you take ownership of your mistakes, when you take ownership of your fuck-ups, it puts you in a position of power. That's the key. Putting yourself in a position of power. That means owning everything that you do, intentionally or unintentionally. So even if you make mistakes, own it. Take ownership of it. Don't blame anybody else or blame the circumstance. We can acknowledge that maybe certain circumstances caused that mistake or that screw up or that fuck up or whatever you want to call it. You can acknowledge it. You can acknowledge what happened, but take ownership of it. In other words, be in the driver's seat. Do not be a victim, because the minute you start playing the blame game, that's when you become a victim. You become a victim of your circumstances. Bad things happen to all of us. We all have a bad day, but it is all about how you handle it. It is all about your mentality. It is all about how you process everything that happened. You can either have a positive mindset or a negative mindset. It doesn't matter what happens to you, bad, good, or indifferent. Your mindset could either be positive or negative. But when it's all said and done, you can always be in the driver's seat. No matter what the situation is. Even if it's out of your control, even if it's something that somebody else did to you, directly or indirectly, you can still say, you know what? I'm in control. I can't control what other people do. I can't control the environment depending on what's going on in the environment, but I can control me. I can control my thoughts and I can control my feelings. I dictate how I'm going to move. I dictate how I'm ultimately going to deal with this situation. I have the last say. I have the last say in how I deal with this experience. I'm in control. I'm in the driver's seat. I'm pressing the gas. I got this. So no matter what, you are in power. You have the power. I don't care what happens to you. Always place yourself in a position of power. Even if it's the worst thing that has happened to you, a really bad experience, you decide that you are going to overcome it. You decide that you are going to be unstoppable. Yeah, you could get some dents in your armor. Your armor could get real fucked up. But you can dust that off and clean up your armor and tweak it and fix it up and go back onto the battlefield. Or you can just give up. But I think you should do the first one. The name of the game is take ownership. You are the most powerful thing in whatever the experience is. Good, bad, indifferent, positive, negative. It's all on you. Take ownership.